Alright.
Action, Sora.
Hi guys, we're back with more Umineko. And for people who are missing it on YouTube, and you're watching this on YouTube right now, we stream Umineko once a week. Okay? And the other time we stream Saints Row Get Out of Hell on Renegade's channel, okay? So, please follow both our Twitches. Please.
Yeah. Yes.
So, you be in the know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all. Just follow both our Twitches. It's in the description bar. Go on our YouTubes. All the other shit. Whatever.
I'll stop lying to you guys eventually and start doing things every day. One day.
Someday, somehow, he's gonna make it alright, but not right now. Because he's Renegade.
Wow.
That's splendid. That bitch there. She caused a lot of this shit that's going. Well, no. It would still happen.
I was like, you just randomly upset at somebody.
No, it still happened. It would still. She's the reason why Shannon Cannon is a servant.
Because she threw him off the cliff?
Yeah, she threw him off the cliff as a baby.
So?
Damn!
If they just left him for dead, I'm pretty sure this wouldn't be happening.
She did leave him for dead.
If the servants left him for dead, I'm sure this wouldn't be happening.
Wow. Women have the right to own. Happiness parents should be deciding that for their children. Wait, what?
Okay.
Hold your horses, Eva. Each family has its way to raise their children. You shouldn't be pushy. Know your role. I'm sorry.
He said, check your privilege.
Natsuhi-Nissan, don't take it the wrong way. You give me a headache, huh? Though the light shining in through the window was quite warm, despite the cloudy weather, there was a dark mood about the room. Which probably caused headaches for other people besides Natsuhi. As if to brush away the mood, Kiryu brightly made a suggestion to all present. Still, the black tea is a really lovely aroma. Let's drink it at once. In Japan, surely you can't buy something like Leopold's black tea anywhere but Ginza, right? I don't know those places.
I'm sorry,
Nissan, how knowledgeable of you. That makes me think of that Beyonce picture when she poured down my college tuition in the hot tub. Anyway, it really was worth buying. You know, for y'all buying that Pinky and Air shit and y'all need money, maybe I need to spend down. Kira and Rose stood up from their seats and made as if to prepare the black tea. Now see forestall them.
Can you just give me like $20,000? That's all. I don't even care. That's a reasonable route. 200,000. I like that too, but 20,000 was more reasonable. It'll end my suffering.
Thank you both. Let us save that for later. One of our people will soon be coming to bring some tea, so please relax. Leave it for later, you two. Let's enjoy our welcome drink.
Like, she literally just said that, dude. Like, did you just have nothing else to say? Like, he wanted to say something, but they had nothing to contribute. So he repeated what his sister just said. Or not his sister-in-law, I guess, right?
The one with the headache? Yeah, yes. That's his sister-in-law. Will get slipped sitting with his eyes for them to sit down again. Kira and Rose understood instantly and obediently returned to their seats. Damn.
Sit the fuck down.
Without having to do shit. The guest has already been greeted, so it's time for some tea to be prepared for them. Okay, they own this tea. The tea was late, and having the guests talk about making some themselves was an embarrassment for the host. Nancy bit her lower lip, frustrated with the ineptitude of her servants who were taking too long to bring the tea. Seeing her face, Eva without hesitation started to giggle. Damn, Eva!
Wow.
Of course, Shannon had no way of knowing what was taking place. Oh, Shannon's supposed to make the tea. So, the reason why that she came pushing her dish cart, she was changing from Shannon to Cannon. That's why she was late.
She was changing from Cannon to Shannon.
Shannon, yeah, Cannon to Shannon. Yeah. Yeah, she was changing clothes. She kept pushing a dish cart piled with teacups. For no apparent reason, Natsu gave her a pained look, and Shannon couldn't help but flinch without knowing what she had done wrong. She was on like 3 minutes. She was 2 to 3 minutes late.
That'll upset me at IHOP.
Shut the fuck up. Excuse me. The tea is prepared. Them titties are fake. The tea is a lie.
Sora, I'm pretty sure the tea is not fake.
I mean, the titties are a lie. Oh, Shannon, it's been a while. You keep getting pretty every time I see you. So, thanks. So, hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys, okay?
Yeah. So we're currently staring here at Shannon, who is also canon. These breasts here are not real. I don't know if you can see it. Like, for some reason I can't see it, so I'm crazy. There we go. These things here are not real. These are actually cantaloupes. You can make very, very realistic cantaloupes. Looks like
they're padded.
booties.
They're padded.
Sora, who has D-cup pads?
She does.
Sora, that's unrealistic.
It's stated. It's true. Those are fake.
I know I said cantaloupe, Sora.
They're padded. They're pads.
Sora, are your bosoms made of cantaloupes?
No, mine's are real.
Oh, there you fucking go. Cantaloupes are a fruit, Sora. They could be whatever you want them to be. This is anime. Right in this scene, these are real, and then in the next scene, they're fake. Anime logic.
No, they're fucking fake.
These are plastic.
Those are real.
Sora, I'll touch this bitch's breast and tell me they're real.
Moving on. We were chatting for after you set the table. The tea will get cold.
I'd have made that bitch scalding hot just to piss her off.
I would do that shit in her face. I own this.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't work out too well in your case.
Just follow like a small flying animal and buffing against the serving cart made a jarring racket as she dropped several teaspoons. Her closeness made Natsu's expression even harsher, which made Shannon turn quail even more. Shannon... It's alright, Natsuhi-san. It's just one kind of greeting. No big deal. We've already been made to wait for so long. The tea must be cold.
Okay,
damn!
Also, she just shots everywhere. She ain't got a minigun out.
He. It's alright.
She'd got scalded in the face. Oh, she probably enjoyed killing her, actually.
It's not cold yet. Shannon, finish setting the table quickly. Damn, her face went 0 to 100. I'm sorry, madam. I was Nancy was getting irritated. The ineptitude that delayed the tea, the cleverness of the servant, everything pointed to the incompetence of Nancy's everyday guidance, making her lose face. As the person in charge of the Ushamina head house kitchen, allowing that cleverness to be exposed today of all days was surely nothing less than total humiliation.
Just like your fucking family.
Lay off, Natsuhi-san. Don't you think it's a little harsh to bully Shan-chan when she's trying her best? I'm not bullying anyone. What a nice smell. May I ask you the brand of this tea? I'm terribly sorry. I'll find out for you later. Kuro wanted to cut through the tense mood, planning to be nice to her. However, instead, Shan has shown a discretion display darkening Natsuhi's face in the room's mood. Aw, shit. At this point, he was audibly giggling. What's this? Shan-chan, don't you even know what you're pouring us?
I feel like kicking her in the cunt now.
Come now, you mustn't serve something so suspicious to guests.
You're literally all family, like, what?
We'll need a silver spoon at the very least before we can drink it. Wait, what?
I don't know what that means. Is this another rich term that I don't know about?
I guess. I'm sorry.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll go get one immediately.
What will a silver spoon do?
Shannon-chan, do you know what silver spoons are used for? Or what? Why they have to be a silver spoon? Why they have to be silver? Do you know why? No. Eva's eyes played over Shannon, who was setting the table as a catty smile floated onto her face. Eva, what the fuck? Eva's expression as she watched was charming in an impish sort of way. I'm getting tired. I don't like her shit.
Is she menstruating?
I don't know. Actually, I remember reading somewhere that she is on her period during this time period.
She just feels like she just feels like fucking with people today.
Everybody she came across, she's been fucking with them. However, the words of being spun from her lips held within the keenness of a razor. Shannon tried with all her might to avoid Eva's gaze, which continued to stare at her. Grasping that Shannon was hard pressed for answer, Rosa promptly gave some timely help. They say if silver is touched by poison, it dims. You've learned something, right, Shannon-chan? Are they hinting? Are they hinting at a solution to one of the riddles in the future?
If the tea hasn't been tested for poison.
Is it? Yeah, like
why would she randomly poison them?
Think about it. She is the theoretical culprit, right?
No, sorry.
And no. Listen, right? In the first Twilight, 6 people are killed, right? And they always wonder how the fuck did she get 6 adults to sit still and shoot them in the fucking face or anything like that? So if she's serving the food and the tea and whatnot, and she's saying that she don't know shit about what's in the tea or anything like that, and they think she's just naive and dumb, and they don't think she's doing anything, she can poison the adults easily.
Sora, that's like a known unknown, first of all. That's like me saying someone's out there to kill you. There's a good chance that no one's out there to kill you, Sora. At the same time, there is a chance that someone's out there to kill you.
No. What I'm saying is, for the first Twilight, right?
No, I'm saying like right now.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about when it's time for her to kill everyone.
They're foreshadowing, but for God's sake, why won't you give us some silver spoons? It's like, I've been serving you assholes every year for the past
10 years.
Every year for the past 10 damn years. Why would I poison you now? I was like, are you bleeding? Lift your skirt up. Don't sit on these velvet chairs. Do I need to get a towel for you? I'll make sure it's not white. It's like, I would have her snap worse than the woman with the child.
Shut the fuck up.
I'd have got fired that day.
If the tea has been tested for poison, it can't be drunk, and Natsu's eyes, this was an insult to both the tea and herself, her servant. Rudolph, laughing flippantly, patted Eva's shoulder. Hey, Aniki doesn't need any silver cutlery. And just one lick of her poisonous tongue, even a silver plate would go pitch black. Burn. Wah ha 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 ha. Since I get to hear that poison tongue every day, I must be poison proof by now. Shots fired to your wife.
Well.
I don't behave much mind, but poor souls without resistance are in for a stormy ride. Wah ha 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 ha. My, how cruel. I only gave Shan a bit of information about tea, didn't I? No, you're being a bitch and you know it.
I'm pretty sure there's like blood just streaming down her thigh right now.
Everyone followed the lead set by Hideyoshi's horse laugh and smiled, though sourly.
She doesn't look like the type that believes in pads.
She just let it flows. Only Natsu didn't join him, but for the time being, the conversation inside the parlor could not be mistaken for a lively and friendly chat. So y'all faking it.
The chairs is fucking red. You can never tell with those kind of chairs, Sora.
Kyrie apologized to Shannon in a low voice for not being able to help as she finally finished sitting at the tea table and tried to leave. Shannon gave a slight bow and made a hasty retreat.
Well, she apologized. She deserves to live. And some of this D.
You got a thing for Kyrie, huh?
I like that crazy woman too, slaps around in Maria. That kind of gets me off.
Shannon cast her eyes downwards, pushing the cart down the corridor. Not to be digging that ass, I have a feeling.
Excuse me? Wait.
Not like that.
I was just say, wait, what? I was like, we're in the wrong scene, Sora. What the fuck?
The pitiful air around her made it obvious that she had borne the brunt of some bullying. And Cannon. Cannon magically appears. Of course he did. Because he's not real right now. I'm gonna say you didn't do anything wrong, Nissan. You were watching How the fuck was he watching?
That is my duty. Because
Wait, how?
I'm the left side of your brain. I
Yeah,
saw it all.
yeah, exactly. How in the fuck was he watching? They didn't say he was in the room, did they?
No, they didn't announce anything about him.
Exactly.
For some reason, Battler knows where everyone is, so you didn't know. Apparently, he missed him when he was peeking in there.
Yeah, Battler. If Battler did not confirm seeing it, all this shit we're seeing is up for our interpretation. Madam and even some can go to hell. Damn. But the even worse coward is that guy.
What guy?
What guy?
Which one did something?
Cannon glared hatefully in the opposite direction of the parlor.
What the hell? That guy.
The preparation for the tea had been delayed by some problem in the kitchen.
What guy?
Oh, he's there explaining. The preparation for the tea the problems were not Shannon's fault. What? The truth is, it had been Golda's mistake.
That guy. Why didn't you just say Golda? Why did we have to play pronoun game?
There was no way that a show like Golda would ever hand over a flamboyant job like carting the tea to the guests in the first place. He had ended up wasting time preparing the tea a second time. So knowing that he wouldn't be able to make it on time, he pushed the task of setting the table on Shannon, who happened to be passing by. One could say that cutting corners like this was an especially despicable. I can't see the other word because the Twitch thing is blocking it.
Kind of cowardice.
Okay, kind of coward. Okay. I'm sorry, Canon-kun. Thank you. I really don't mind. They look just alike. It just looks like he has a resting bitch face.
Pretty much.
And he just has a black wig on.
Their hairstyle is exactly the same.
Except hers is brown, his is black, it's wavy, his is straight. And she has boobs and he doesn't. Canon-san's village showed that Shannon's words weren't coming from her heart. Thank you. Even if you're the only one who understands, I feel better.
For what? You're literally talking to yourself.
No, the thing is, he represents the...
She's talking to herself.
Yeah, but you don't think of it talking to herself. Think about, you know how when you pissed off or whatever?
No.
And you think in your head, man, I should have went the fuck off. I should have just went in on his ass.
Nope.
And then your other side is like, nah, let's not do it.
No.
Like,
I'm not crazy.
This, I can understand.
I know, you're crazy.
Fuck you. You bottle things up too much, Nissan. You should be less hard on yourself for once.
Oh, hey, she's just like you.
Fuck you. Yeah, thanks. I guess that's why I can understand her character. Suddenly, both felt some pressure.
Because you're weak.
They both felt presence and whirled around.
Piccolo.
Jinx. A middle-aged man said there. It was Genji, the head servant. What are you doing here? Shannon hurried back to the kitchen.
Talking to myself.
Yes. If you'll excuse me. Shannon humbly obeyed and promptly made to push the cart and leave. However, Cannon appealed to Genji in silence, bearing something in his eyes that he could not express in words. What is it? Did something happen? Shannon didn't do anything wrong. But even so, they... Stop it, Cannon-kun.
Sorry, what the fuck's happening here?
If you'll excuse me.
Is Genji that man also senile?
Genji knows about Shannon and Cannon. He knows.
I'm aware that he knows. It just seems like Shannon, go to the kitchen. Shannon stares at him. Bitch, what?
Put it like this. Battler is not seeing this, right?
Obviously.
So guess what? We don't take this literally. You have to kind of read between the lines of what's really going on here. Think Genji ran to Shannon, flipping her upset in the hallway, and Genji comforting her and telling her to get back to work.
It wasn't really Genji comforting her. It was more like herself comforting her.
No, but Genji probably ran into her and was like, look, we're going to kill these bitches tonight anyway, so might as well get ready. Yes, Genji helps kill them. I feel so sorry for them, Shannon-san and Cannon-san. There's no reason for those two to be picked on. But it cannot be denied that they are disliked by Golda-san. Fuck Goda. Until Goda was taken in by the Ushirin head house, I heard he worked for a fabulous hotel somewhere. I think the manner of work he learned there was quite something. What? It's just that Goda-san is the newest servant here. He must have a lot of pride accumulated from his previous post. Because Shannon, Ken, and Kun are his seniors here at the mansion and yet are inexperienced and have gone through much less in life than he picks them up every chance he gets. And also, although it's terrible, they are hated by Madame Natsuhi too. Of course, in terms of experience, Madame has been in the family much longer.
Is she talking to herself?
It's only that they are just not allowed to sympathize. They're talking to us, yeah. She's talking to us right now, I feel like.
She's talking to herself.
The master is also a truly cruel person.
No, we don't exist, Sora. She's talking to herself.
He probably did not realize his own trifling whims passed so much of an inferiority complex to his wife.
Damn, what's to talk about?
Naturally, Madame's in her thoughts fully acknowledge there is no reason to treat those two so harshly. But she probably, I think that Natsuhi just kind of had the feeling like them motherfuckers could be that child I threw off that cliff. Just my spirit.
I'm pretty sure she probably knows it.
She don't know, but you know,
fuck
just
you,
got a
bitch.
feeling.
A mother knows. Wait, a mother-in-law. Wait, a stepmom knows. Damn
Foster
it.
mama.
A foster. Okay, fine. What? She would
Not the
theoretically
soft-
be a stepmother. Oh wait, no. Genji raped. Okay, no, they're older than her. No, they are. Wait.
That would technically be her sister-in-law, sister-in-law, nephew, foster child.
So, okay. So, without
A brother-in-law.
So, it would be brother-in-law, uncle.
Brother-in-law, nephew.
We're going with if he's a dude.
Brother-in-law, nephew.
The fuck?
Because remember, he is the child
of Genji and Beatrice.
Kenzo.
Kenzo. I don't know who the fuck.
But you gotta remember, Kenzo's the grandfather. Remember,
Yeah,
Kenzo and Beatrice had a baby, right?
Yes, a fucking baby.
And then they had their baby, and then he raped said child, right?
Oh. Okay.
So that child is also his father and grandfather.
That's nasty.
I can't do anything but watch over them from the shadows. Alright, I'm the knight.
That's the end of chapter.
What time is it? Wait, what time is it?
It's 12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock, day 1, so 12 hours to the murder start.
Ding dong dong ding. Ding ding dong dong. After having an orgy with the 4 cousins. Oh wait.
Wow. The 4 of us cousins were enjoying our story, just shooting the breeze. Anyway, there are both girls and guys here. Plus, we got people over a wide spread of ages, adult, high school, and elementary school. Even though everyone was only telling his or her personal story, the other 3 were listening attentively. I think I'm finally getting used to all this. Jessica and Maria have grown more than I could imagine in the past 6 years. To be honest, I was feeling a bit uncomfortable but talking like this, I guess that on the inside, nothing really changed since back then. Maria was a toddler last time I saw her.
I was gonna say, she didn't grow much at all. She's only 9.
I agree. Battler, even after 6 years, you haven't changed a bit. Even though your body's gotten gigantic, you're still a kid inside. Oh, this is more foreshadowing.
This is really weird.
No, it's foreshadowing.
To what? He's not dead?
No. Okay. Alright, here's the thing. The first 2 episodes, right?
Sora, he's not evil Battler. His hair is red, not blue.
No, that's B Battler. B Battler is evil.
Well,
but look, listen. The thing is, The stories are written. The first 4 episodes are written are not real, right?
Yeah, so what we're reading is completely fictional.
These are not. These are supposed to give you an idea of what actually happened in Prime. You kind of get ideas. The first 2 episodes are written by Shannon Cannon, the real persona behind them, which is Seo Yasuda, right?
So what we're looking at here is
The
irrelevant because Shannon and Canada can't know what's
no, the
happening in
first
here.
two, but the first two ep. No, this is written by Shannon and Cannon.
They
Basically.
can't know what's happening in the room right now.
I'm gonna get to that. This is basically a what if scenario. Basically, how they plan things to happen. Think about it as a story of what they want to happen or how it could happen, right? And 3 and 4 is written by Toya, which is Badler after he loses his memory. Okay.
So why the fuck are you gonna write a story after losing your memory?
Thing is, he remembers after a certain point. He remembers, but he doesn't associate himself as Badler because Badler feels like a totally different person than himself. Like a phantom, basically.
So he remembers this person who he is not.
Yeah, he remembers Badler, but he doesn't recognize him as himself.
Man.
So,
okay.
But here's the thing, though. This is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, he's still a big kid. The thing is, episodes 1 and 2 is written by Seo Yasuda, right? Mm-hmm. And the thing is, she doesn't know how Badler is. She only remembers him as a 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So she's writing him as a 12-year-old she remembers.
Sure, he looks like he's 18 right now.
He looks like he's 18. She's writing him as if she's older, but his mindset is still probably that of the 12-year-old, just aged up. So she's doing her best to age him up. But, you know, they keep saying, oh, he's taller, but he's still a kid. They keep mentioning that shit.
Sure, they keep mentioning a lot of stupid shit.
But that's the thing, because the thing is, no one knows how Badler really was when he was on the damn island.
Why?
Well, the thing is, he disappeared for 6 years, remember? He did not participate with nothing, no part of the Ushiramira family for 6 years.
Until this year?
Till that fucking day.
So they don't know how he was.
For those 6 years.
So now that he's on the island, they couldn't figure out how he was before they went and killed themselves?
That's the thing. The stories, the first 2 episodes, was released. Put like this. She put the stories in a to put the more allure of a witch or whatever. She put them in wine bottles, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And she set them out and put them in the ocean before he came to the island. So that way, after the island blew up, it'll crash it'll be found and whatnot, and make it like really a witch done it, and some shit went down the island, like a whole bunch of murders, and people will be revived and killed again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what episode 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is a forgery, basically something inspired by what happened, but it was written actually by Badler. Well, him after having amnesia. And 3 and 4 is basically, you read those 2 and keep in mind that.
So,
okay, what?
If he had amnesia, then this Badler current would be irrelevant entirely.
The personality is reminds of the personality. Well, pay attention to the personality. But what I'm saying,
I would say this: like, he gets on the island. That would mean okay. He gets on the island. And he sees this reading of the first 2 deaths and whatever.
He doesn't see that.
He never sees. He just decides to write a damn book.
No.
He never reads this that has to do with Kid Badler.
No, look. I think you're misinterpreting.
So I'm saying that if she doesn't know how Badler was when he quote unquote died, if he ended up on an island and decided to write a story about the island, then whether he had amnesia or not would be irrelevant, because he would see this, or maybe he wouldn't see it, and he'd be like, this isn't me at all. It's like, damn, whoever the fuck wrote this is completely off.
That's the thing. He read episode 1 and 2, and he understood what the hell was going on, basically. He kind of pieced together a bit, and then I think what he ran across if I'm not mistaken, he ran across Confessions of the Golden Witch.
Alright, the problem would be after reading this though, what if he
And
sees
when he ran across Confessions of the Golden Witch, is like everything. He had a fucking aha, and he remembered everything, and he's like, oh shit.
okay, but whether you had amnesia or not, it would be like, this battler is not me. I was like, whoever wrote this clearly doesn't know who the fuck I am. I didn't do any of these things. In comparison to, you know, oh man, who is this guy?
But the thing is, episode 1 and 2, this is not really about Battler's personality. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
3 and 4 is. You can pay attention to his personality. And after he dies in episode 1, when he the meta battler, pay attention to that. And 3 and 4, that's fine. But episode 1 and 2, you know, his peace character on the board, pay no attention to that shit. The main people you need to worry about is Shannon and Cannon, and how they interact with people, and Maria's bitch ass. And in episode 1, Eva and Hideyoshi, and episode 2, Rosa. So basically, this right now, I'm going to worry about Shannon, Cannon, Maria, and Eva and Hideyoshi. And the servants. That's it. That's fucking it. And we know Kenzo is dead. He's already dead.
So that would still mean in chapter 3 and 4 or whatever, when he decides to...
3 and 4, he knows how he was. So
okay, then he knows that he was Battler.
He knows he was Battler.
Okay, then so you just said amnesia just because that's just what he had when he got to the island.
When he got off the island.
When he got off, no, I'm talking about when he got back home, rather. After the explosion.
He had amnesia.
He came back, like, he decided, no, whenever the point where he remembers everything, he literally remembers he's Battler.
Yeah.
Okay, so he wrote the story before he remembered that he was wait.
After.
So, okay, then yeah, he would... What
So
the fuck was it? What the fuck? Well, never mind then. I don't know what we talked about earlier. You kept saying there was foreshadowing to him being a kid and he had amnesia, then...
That's the thing. Episode 1 and 2 is foreshadowing the fact that we don't know. Episode 1 and 2, and technically 3 and 4, because remember, he still has amnesia. He remembers he's Battler, but it also alludes to the fact that he probably don't know 100% everything about himself, his personality, from amnesia. He knows he's Battler. He remembers what happened, what he saw on the island that day will actually happen. But he doesn't really... Probably doesn't remember himself, because episode 3 and 4, you spend a lot less time as Battler. And Battler is the only eyesight you can use and trust in order to deduce what the fuck's going on. You can't trust shit going on unless Battler confirms it himself. Or it's in red.
Mm-hmm.
So... that's why there's a theory of Battler being the killer sometimes, but we know he's not the killer.
Okay.
Well, even you aren't going to be a kid forever, are you, Maria? I mean, you're going from being a kid to a cute young lady, aren't you? Battler, can you not?
Sounds like a pedophile right now.
And when that happens, that flat as a board chest will be on Jessica's lip. Can we not?
That is pedophilia. What the fuck? What kind of 12-year-old talks like this?
When that happens, let me rub it, okay?
What kind of 12-year-old talks like this, Sora?
He did.
Oh.
Ooh, let you rub it, promise. Wow.
Yeah,
no, Maria.
That's like the only thing I agree with. Like, no. You're gonna have to turn down,
I was
man.
waiting for George to say something like, bruh, you can't make that kind of promise. That's bad. We promise to let him rub it. Maria will keep her promise. Damn! Definitely keep it. Maria, you're a really earnest, good girl. George is like, oh my god.
That's like, she just like, Battler, I don't remember you being a pedophile.
The guy you married is gonna be really lucky.
No, he's not, because she's gonna be sleeping with everyone who says something's pretty simple. What he said was pretty damn simple. He's like, hey, when you get some boobies, let me touch them. Alright, promise? Yep. She's like, okay. Now, what that mouth do?
What? Just getting back on topic here. You're not gonna be keeping that promise.
It's just like, it's just gonna be like a hentai, because the dude would be like, hey, give me some. She'd be like, why? You promised. It's like, did I? Yeah, like, yesterday. Oh, okay. Honey, what the fuck are you doing? I promised him I'd do this. I don't know when, but apparently I promised him. She's right. She promised me she'd do this.
Wow, that promise never happened. Never. Ooh, promise is canceled? Ooh. I thought that was putting on a little quartet. It just didn't feel like all the cousins were here. You 6 years have been kind of lonely. That's true, we weren't able to goof off like this.
I mean, like, you know, you seem like pedophiles too if you did, but, you know.
Still, we did have some pretty constructive conversations, don't you think?
With what, a fucking 3-year-old?
Stuff about preparing for our future exam, taking, or finding jobs. Oh, y'all weren't having fun. That sounds boring as fuck.
Also, it's like, wow, that's very, interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now that I'm here, there's just this stupid babbling. But Maria's having fun this year. Damn, she's like, fuck y'all. That's true. I don't like that pose George is doing, I swear. I agree, this year's the most fun. Maria's sincere words probably spoke for everyone. With George and Nikki stroked Maria's head, she giggled like a happy kitten. Wait, that analogy.
I don't... I mean, I guess she let him rub it.
Pardon me. Your meal's prepared. A timid knocking sound, an equal timid young woman's voice came through the door. Jessica answered brightly. Shanna, come in. George gets an erection. You remember Battler, don't you? Jessica stood up from the bed and opened the door. Of course Shanna remembers Battler. Shanna's like, where's my fucking pony?
Bitch, have... Oh.
Bitch better have my pony.
Shut up.
That's the servant girl who was definitely about our age. It's been quite some time since we last met, Battler Summer. It's nice to see you after 6 years. I'm Shannon. Why are you introducing yourself? You just said that y'all met 6 years ago. Trembling a little, she acknowledged me and bowed deeply. She's trembling because she just got moist. Just to have me surprised.
She can't at all.
Oh yeah, shut the fuck up.
I'd imagine it'd be like an ink pen leaking.
Can we not? Just to have me surprised with Shannon-chan. You turned into a total beauty too, haven't you? Your words are too good for me. She's blushing and shit. She's like, oh. So the food in this aisle must be really nutritional, right? What? What are you eating? What are you trained to get boobs that big? Damn! Guess I have to feel them a bit and see whether yours or Jessica's are bigger. Okay. Damn!
Where's George like, hey man, you're talking about my wife here.
My waifu for life who don't do this.
I haven't even got to touch them yet, so you need to chill on that.
With both hands poised, a saliva dripping from my mouth, I closed in. Why you dripping saliva? For the sake of my honor and justice. I'd like to point out that I don't suffer from some strange disease that makes my lymph nodes itch until I scratch my neck open, and which can be prevented by rubbing. Oh my god, is he referring to Higurashi? He's referred to Higurashi. He's referred to Hinamizawa syndrome.
It can only be prevented by rubbing breasts, or what?
No, strange disease that makes my lymph nodes itch until I scratch my neck open. You know they scratch. You know when the Hinamizawa syndrome. I think when you get level 5, you scratch your throat out.
Oh, and it can only be cured by rubbing breasts.
No, just...
There was a lot of females in that anime. Why didn't they just rub each other's bosoms?
Shut the fuck up and let's keep going. It's just my battle style way of communicating. If I slowly close in on her like this, odds are 8 out of 9 or 9 out of 10 that I get slapped or clobbered, right? This is Battle Style original technique which will lead me to a gag like that and break the ice. Well, that means I really do get to touch them on that 1 in 10 chance though, right? Like I really expect that to happen.
I don't know what that was.
That was a laugh, I guess.
This is not a laugh, Sora.
I can't hear it, so I don't know.
No, he's not even speaking.
Oh.
We're really close. This is like a hentai now. This is a
At the,
dating sim.
at the point, my hands were less than a centimeter away from Shannon's boobs, but the counter-strike had yet to come. She blushed and lowered her head in embarrassment when she realized that was what was going on.
It doesn't take that long to realize what was going on.
She stood there with both her hands plugged joined in front of her, not even trying to resist or cover her breasts. Whoa, I wasn't planning on this. Please hit me right now. At this rate, I'm seriously gonna... Which is why I was glad that Jessica chose the time to drop her elbow into the back of my head. Wow, thank you, Jessica. Why the hell are you thanking me? No, my bad, Shannon-chan. Looks like I got a little too absorbed into your hypnotic chest. So now we can see that if I get too close, I degenerate into a big pervert after all. Seriously, you got to resist. But
I wanted your dick.
you are an important guest, Battle-sama. That's not a good excuse.
If you want to take me, it gets on bed, spread eagle. Do it now. It's like, whoa, wow. I'm not the president or anything.
Now look here, a pervert's a pervert, whether he's a guest or not. Get your mouse off her titties.
I mean, he couldn't man up and do it.
10 centimeters around girl shit is like an air defense identification range. If someone trespasses within 2 centimeters, that's already an invasion of airspace, and you can immediately give me a slap like a high alert takeoff. I couldn't do such a thing. Well, but the reason why she was putting her arms down like that, she said that if he touched them, he would know they're fake, and the jig would be up, and she wouldn't be able to commit the murders.
So, she put her hands down like this, yes?
Yeah, she did that on purpose. She said that
if he touched them, she would be found out,
and she'd be okay with that.
She wants him to find out.
Her thing is, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. She doesn't care because she's like, I'm gonna die regardless, so I don't give a fuck.
How's she gonna die regardless? The fuck?
She don't give a fuck.
Sora, if she finds it,
fate,
he finds out.
Fate. Let's put it like that. Fate.
No, F your fate. F your fate. If he touches them, he finds out that those are fake. He's like, oh no, all the cousins like, so you're Shannon and Cannon? It's like, yep. And it's like, what are you gonna do? It's like, well, I was gonna kill you all, but you know, he found out. Oh well, GG. I guess we can try next week or next year or something. It's like, no, we can't. We have to put you in jail or something.
And she'd be okay with that.
Well, she's not gonna die then. Her fate isn't death, Sora. It's in jail.
That's the thing. She don't mind death or jail.
Well, she didn't end up in jail, Sora.
But she preferred death.
Sorry, what if she didn't end up in jail then? What if she didn't get death?
She would kill herself. She'd kill herself. If she would have been found, she would kill herself.
Well, they prevented that too. Then what?
I don't know, but that's not the point here. She was leaving her final destination to fate, basically.
Well, she just spread eagle.
I couldn't do such a thing. That is furniture and before people ask what the fuck is with furniture and they get into that, basically furniture is what Shannon and Cannon call themselves, and basically furniture is how they identify themselves, and it means that they are not human, and they call themselves that because they do not have the ability to love. Basically, from what I got from it is they can't consummate.
Sora, she got a booty.
They can't.
She's lived this long. She's been eating and evacuating pretty normally, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think it's the problem of them finding love. Is the fact of consummating it.
We're furniture. It's like, I've done a couch before. What? The fuck is wrong with you? I'm sorry. What? She's upset they can't have babies?
No, she can't have sex, period.
Sora.
Apparently, Shannon and Cannon cannot have sex, period.
Sora. I'm pretty sure she eats.
Maybe she don't want to take it up the ass.
Sora.
Maybe Cannon is a man. He probably don't want that. He wants Jessica, but he don't have a schlong.
He has fingers. He's fine.
I'm done.
He has a tongue, too. He can put in work. He has some feet. He can use anything.
They want children. George keeps talking. George wants children.
Well, George should go find someone who can have children.
Or maybe he could have just accept her and just adopt children.
Sora, the problem with accepting her is her boobies are going to fall on the floor when she undresses.
Breast implants.
Oh. Sora, it's like 1980s. They'd be all botched and shit.
It'd be something.
Ugh. Shut
the fuck up. Of course, she didn't want her breast touched, but if a guest so desired, she intended to sacrifice her own needs in response anyway.
Sora, look at this right here. She intended to sacrifice her own needs.
Click the fucking click. A girl like this needs some urgent protection.
That ass is still pretty available.
Click.
George.
In these days, to think that there's a dedicated, virtuous girl like this.
I don't think she's all that virtuous.
Getting giddy again. But no.
What is George doing? Like,
George is just there.
George just like, is he gonna follow my woman? I've never even got to touch those breasts. Is he gonna be the first? I'm getting wrecked for some reason.
What the fuck?
It's just like, oh god, I'm a cuckold.
But no. I'm coming at her with that perverted face again. What the fuck is wrong with you, Battler? Someone tripped me. No, pervert. About your work, I can't settle down. Please, I beg you, smack me. Like this, smack. Hit me. I cannot obey your request.
Wow. Wait, so she can allow him to touch the breast, but she can't listen to. He's a special guest. You have to listen to him. Slap him. Slap him a different race.
Because I'm furniture.
I'm pretty sure furniture can hurt the shit out of you. I've heard furniture breaking people's back and stuff.
But if it's an order, I'll obey you.
Shoot. What the fuck's wrong with this family? It sounds like there's a bunch of hoes in this family.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, it's just like, that's really, I mean, like, if he was a pervert perceived as a fucking 18, 19, whatever year old, if it's an order, I'll obey you. It's like, we gotta go. I was like, I gotta talk to you privately, Shannon. It's like, away from the cousins. You won't suck this dick, I'm just saying, you know.
Wow.
That's an order. It's just like...
Because that is my duty.
George is like, where y'all going? Don't worry about it.
I'm not in order. Finally! Little Battle-kun tries to touch you, breast, counterattack with a slap. Alright? Yes. George!
She moaned a lot before
Yes,
saying
I'll
yes,
do as
by the
you
way.
wish. Wait. George, why'd you just give your woman an order like she's a servant when that's your girl? And you should have did something? You punk ass. Woo, Lord. From now on, please allow me to do so.
You didn't do anything to get a hard on from that. Another man's trying to touch my woman. It's like,
I got some serious problems with George.
He did nothing. He just sat there.
And ordered her.
I don't really care about the order. It's just, I can assume that would be like playful banter. Everything else was he did nothing.
No, he's dead serious.
Look at this.
That time, please accept this. Shannon-chan announced this while bowing elegantly to me.
Look at this smile. He's like playing with her. He's like, hey, next time he does
her
that. Her
face expression was radiant.
Ass.
I gave her a thumbs up saying that it was okay with me. 6 years ago, you might have been mistaken for a servant's daughter who lent a hand at your parents' work. But now, you're a full-fledged adult servant. How many years has it been? Yes, I've had the pleasure to serve this household for 10 years. Twitches. She's... Blah, blah, blah. The controversial name are read as Shannon. This is another far from typical name for a Japanese person. Being a kid back in those days, I had taken in her name without paying it much attention. Attention. But despite the fact that she is not a member of the TheSoreIka family, she still has an unusual name. Maybe it's like a service professional name or something. Yes, it is. If so, I can kind of understand why that Kanakun's name sounds the way it does. She's a long-time servant who served here since she was 6 years old. Since her body has changed radically, she didn't match my memories, but I got acquainted with her 6 years ago. It was like she was just as shy as she had been in the past, but I got the feeling that the charm befitting a girl her age came naturally to her. Especially her breasts. Her breasts.
They do know this is just a weird fucking picture, right?
Yeah.
Like they could have chose any background, by the way.
They really could have. That kid we met earlier, Kanakun, is her little brother. He's not exactly my little brother. Still, he loves me like a big sister. He didn't cause you any trouble, did he? Ha ha ha, he's the same as always. It's such a shame that he doesn't act just a bit more sociable. And since Kanakun has caused trouble, I apologize. He didn't cause any trouble at all. Shut the fuck up. That's why there's a messy bed in the background. I understand how moody you can get at that age. It's no surprise that he's unsociable. Ooh, Maria gets called that all the time too. Gets called unsociable.
You talk too much.
Like Canon. Ooh. Giggle, Maria's Sama's not unsociable at all. You know that because you're her best friend in reality. Ooh, it was nice to be like him. Ooh. Resting bitch face. You said the meal was ready, right?
Yeah, that shit's cold as fuck. No, it's cold. She has to go back. No, go back and heat it up. It's cold. You should be sorry. It's cold food now. We spent like 30 minutes trying... playing with fate, apparently. The perfect stream meal has been carried out, so I shall be accompanying everyone to the mansion. Oh, I thought she was serving us food. What? We have to walk there?
Mm-hmm.
Our food is cold.
I'll get formally that we made her stick around for any more like conversation. It just made it hard for her to do her job. We got up off our butts to avoid interfering with her work any further.
Sora, the food is cold. She should be fired.
This is her house. And shall we go to the mansion?
Bitch,
probably hungry, right?
Look, no one else knows that that's her house.
The important people that matters, no.
Exactly. It'd be like, yeah, all of you. It's like, you. The food's cold, you're fired. I mean, she might snap then and try to stab me in the throat. You're fired.
I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Goda-san's food. The guy seems he was a chef at a famous hotel, so he's super good at cooking.
Doesn't this bitch live there like every day of her life?
Mm-hmm.
Why is she excited about the food? I'd have been so bored with it.
Let's go, Maria. We're gonna stuff ourselves like pigs.
You're gonna say like pigs, isn't she?
We'll stuff ourselves like pigs. No. You just can't take everything Bellatoon says seriously, okay?
She doesn't even know She doesn't even know how much pigs eat to get stuffed.
Alright, let's go.
Like, he just regulated nothing.
Under Shan-chan's guidance, we headed towards the mansion.
Our food is cold. That's all I'm saying. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying the food is definitely cold.
Led once again by the Nissa Rose Guard, we continue onward as it came into view, into the intimidating mansion of the Usher head family.
I'm not
And
saying she's
apparently
bad at her
shortly
job.
after the so you can feel the dignity of almost a half century hanging about it.
My fucking food's cold. She has to
On
repeat that
surface,
shit.
shut the fuck up. On the surface, the building was gorgeous, but being as old as was, the equipment such as they see seemed quite frail. According to Jessica, Midwinter was switched up with all the drafts. It's not like they couldn't just take the kotatsu out. Oh, the little mat thingy. As we entered the entrance hall, an aged servant greeted us. Now, him I remember.
Dog! Oh, wait.
As we will see here the fast staff, Genji-san served as the head of the servants.
Butler-sama, お久しゅうございます。
Battle-san, we have not met in a long while, and as our eyes met, he saluted us with a composed voice. He didn't quite give quite as refined a bow as Golda's. And so, even though it was felt rusty, it was a bow that had feeling.
Genji-san, 本当にお久しぶりっす。
Genji-san, it's really been a while. You look well.
おかげさまで
Thank you. I have been quite well.
過ごさせていたバトラー様こそ
Battle-san, you have become a
ご立
splendid
派
young
にな
man.
られました。親方様の若き日に
You have grown to resemble the master in
来
his
てこら
youth.
れましたな。
That wouldn't really be a compliment.
俺がじい様に
I'm looking like grandfather?
ってことは、さぞやじい様は
I guess I mean grandfather was pretty popular when he was young.
ここからはシャノンに代わって私がご案内
From here on, I shall take Chan's place and accompany you.
どうぞこちらへ。
Please come this way. Chan bowed deeply and fell off.
So she
You
wants
didn't-
to kill everyone because of a fucking pony.
It's complicated.
She has a lot of issues that she could solve with medicine.
Shut the fuck up. Genji's son, just like Kumasawa-san, stood in a stark contrast to us young people who had been finished over the last 6 years. His figure was exactly the same as in my memories of 6 years ago. It seemed like time has stopped since the last we met. But once you hit 70,
It's not
Genji-san,
really much.
Yeah. gives you a silent and diligent person. He's like grandfather's closest aide or caregiver. In fact, you can even go as far as say his grandfather's right-hand man. Actually, it seems that he was by grandfather's side more than my late grandmother was. Wait, what? According to just grandfather trusted him more than M's blood. Were they fucking?
Yeah, he was giving them that good old fashioned shrivel dick. I mean, it didn't take a lot of work neither.
But I wonder how long he served.
Well, many, many years.
I've never heard the details, but I'm pretty sure he's been here since the beginning, when this mansion was constructed. Well, actually, before that. This is to say, he has dedicated half of his life to serving here. In other words, he's both trustworthy and faithful.
We're just fucking bored.
And we cut through the open ceiling hall behind Genji. As we cut through the open ceiling hall behind Genji-san, I found something I had no memory of from 6 years ago.
Nope.
The fucking Beatrice picture.
It's like, who's this bitch? It's like, wow, that's a painting we got 5 years ago. Oh, that's convenient.
It was an awfully big portrait hung right in the front of the stairs that rose to the second floor. Without thinking, I stopped walking under its spell. Since I suddenly stopped, Maria, who was following behind me, ran into my back. Who? Sorry. Hey, Jessica. Did that bitch used to be there? I pointed at the big portrait that caught the eye hanging in the hall. Everyone stopped too. Right. When you last came here, they hadn't been hung up yet, had it? When was it again?
6 years ago, you dumb cunt.
I think, if my memory doesn't fail me, I think it was around the year before last. 2 years ago. You're correct. In April of the year before last, as had been arranged, the master ordered an artist to paint it, and it was put on display over there. Grandfather did that. So you went out of his way to have it drawn. The portrait was appropriate for this Western-style mansion, and that woman wearing an elegant dress gave a sense of refinement. I couldn't have guessed her age, but judging her obvious strength of will and the sharpness in her eyes, she radiated youth. It was a different feeling than the composed mood of a middle-aged woman that are often in famous pictures. If this woman had known black hair, I might have thought it was a portrait of my long-deceased grandmother in her prime. However, the woman in the portrait had beautiful blonde hair and didn't look Japanese at all. So, who is she then, this woman?
Good side, bitch.
To that naive question, Maria, as though trying to prove that she knew it herself, answered me with authority. Ooh, Maria knows. She's Beatrice.
She's Beatrice, you bitch.
Bea what?
Bayonetta.
Beatrice. Shut the fuck up. Beatrice. She's the witch. Didn't you ever hear about her? Long
It's been
ago.
6 years, dude.
The witch. You mean? Of the island? I think I already said this, but Rokijima is a small island that only spans about 10 kilometers. However, considering that only the Ushman family lives here, that's quite large. So only a harbor and a site around the mansion were set up to be lived in. Beyond that, the island remained as untouched as it was still uninhabited.
Uninhabited.
I said uninhabited.
You said uninhabited.
I said uninhabited. Yes, Simon.
TheSoreIka!
Shut the fuck up. Hi, Simon. Hello. The vast and empty forest had no lamps, light, phones, or people passing through it at all. We understand it's only the Ushirimiya family. To understand how dangerous it is, you need to throw off all your street smarts from the city. Anyway, if by any chances you fell down a hole in the depths of the forest and sprained your ankle,
You're fucked.
you could cry or scream, but no one would come to save you.
I'm pretty sure I would.
If it got dark, the forest where there were no streetlights was wrapped up in complete darkness.
Fuck.
And also, since it didn't have any guideposts, it would be easy to get confused and lost, losing your sense of direction to the dark forest. Buffering, Twitch, mobile sucks, fat dicks. Damn! Hi, Simon. Nowadays, most people... Shut the fuck up. No, nowadays, most people see a forest as a beautiful place. But to people of the bygone era... Is it Bijon? Whatever. Bygone, Bijon. Before the light of civilization drove out the night, forests were as geographically separated from civilizations as the ocean, like an ocean above the ground. Just like how fishermen who got out into the ocean are threatened despite their technical knowledge. Hunters who go out to the forest have a technical knowledge as well, yet are also in danger. If children go play in the dangerous forest, something terrible might happen.
I really want some Taco Bell, my nigga.
Because I told you about Taco Bell?
Yes. You asshole.
Someone's parents might have thought so. Maybe my grandmother or possibly anybody else other than grandfather. What the fuck, phone? Says that, or maybe it's been handed down this island for long ago.
Huh.
By the way, that's not me typing, that's Renegayde typing as me. There's a temple witch in the forest, so you must not go in. She is not terrible. This Rokijima ghost story was born. You'd hit?
What?
Did you say you'd hit?
What?
That is a legend of the Witch of Rokijima. That's why if we say witch in this island, we're referring to the master of the vast and savage forest.
It takes a legend to give it a legend. Just saying.
Shut the fuck up. Which reminds me, when I was little and stayed at the mansion during the eerie nights where the wind and rain struck the windows,
Why can't I click this? There we go.
I got terrified by a story that the witch of the forest was roaming around searching for a sacrifice. Beatrice. When Nikki told me and I searched my memory, I was sure I remember hearing a name like that when I was little. Right. Still, I completely forgot that the witch of the legend had an elegant name like Beatrice. Beatrice. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Since us grandchildren didn't, because her nickname is Beto. Beto, yeah. Since us grandchildren, shut up. Since her grandchildren didn't believe grandfather, he went out of his way to have her depicted in his painting. It's the witch from grandfather's delusions. That's a pretty detailed delusion.
I was gonna say that's really detailed for a delusion.
Ever since he had this picture hang, he's been blurring the line between reality and illusion. No, when you start, that's very, very accurate. That means that she's not a damn delusion, that she actually existed.
I was gonna say whoever he paid to paint her is
has a very good, can listen very well, or he had a reference.
It's like she looks like this. Like got it. A little bit. Okay, got it. I think I know this woman. You do. I saw her when I was coming in. You did. Yeah, I did. It's like someone get me off this island. This man's crazy as shit.
I mean, when they okay, all right, continue.
I'm just saying, as an artist, like you can't tell me to draw a chihuahua like in this kind of detail.
There had to been a reference.
Yeah, there would be. The music got really tense and like very like just then the music got really stressful.
It did. To us, it's nothing no more than a witch from his imagination, but to grandfather, she's a being that exists on this island.
Yeah, the music's getting really stressful.
Exists. That's why he says he had that picture painted so that we'd understand.
I'm pretty sure if he got that picture painted to such detail, there's a problem.
He's like, yeah, this bitch actually was here. And I'm sorry, but she just doesn't exist. You a dumbass, Jessica. Milady. To the master, this is an important portrait. I beg of you, do not say such things in front of him. I get it. You don't need to beg. Jessica turned away after glaring a second at the portrait. Let's go. We're making everyone wait in the dining room.
The food's cold. There's no point. Go back to your room.
Ooh, hungry.
No, it's too late to be hungry. I don't eat reheated food. We are worth like $7.5 billion. I'm not eating reheated food. And I'm damn sure not waiting 40 minutes to 2 hours for new food.
Only a small portion of this island was controlled by the Ushimura family. All the wild remainder was the witch's Beatrice's domain. And those Beatrice, but I'm not finna.
It's not Beatrice. Go fuck yourself. It's Beatrice.
One could say that she was the being who actually ruled over Rokkenjima. It's either Rokkenjima or Rockenjima, I'm not sure.
I was gonna say, if she owns all the island except for that one property, then I'm pretty sure she owns that one property too. That
slightly unsettling feeling of misfortune that I had when I learned that the tutelary god shrine had been struck by lightning on the boat trip revived within me a bit. At that time, Kuma-san had tried to tell an ominous story about Rokkenjima and had been stopped by Jessica. I didn't know what she had tried to tell us about this island. But there was one thing I did know. Rokkenjima's ruler was not the Ushimura family. It was the witch Beatrice. Yes.
You cut.
Because this was the witch's island. Bachelor. Ooh, slow. When I looked around, everyone was already heading towards the dining room. I hurriedly chased after them.
Why are you all late? Our food is cold. Sorry, we got caught up in our room. Then we started talking in the hallway. Then we started looking at the picture. It's like, that took all of 50 minutes. Why did it take 50 minutes to do all that?
We walked into the huge double doors that led to the dining room. Genji-san knocked.
お子様方を
I
お
have
連
brought
れ
the
いたしま
children.
した失礼いたします
If you excuse me. The doors open, we were invited inside. The dining room, everything in the room looked clearly expensive, was set up with a super long table, which was obviously positioned with no other purpose than to make the guests conscious of their rank. Our parents were already sitting in accordance to that ordering.
遅いぞガキども
You're late, brats.
早く席につけ
Hurry up and take a seat. The old bastard pressed us to sit. Only the places where we would sit were empty at the long table, which only made us feel our tardiness all the more. The seat at the head table, called the incipient's chair, was for the most highly ranked, reserved from grandfather. It was
These
still
chairs
empty.
look like all the freaking same. Every single one of them look the same.
Wow, he was probably planning to come in last to ham it up.
Sora, how the hell would I know where to sit?
Apparently, they're going to explain. The seating order, looking at the incipient chair at the head of the table, went from left to right, with the lower-ranking seats progressing in rows of two further away from it. So on the left-hand side of the first row, close to the incipient chair, was where Karas Oji-san ranked as number 2 should have sat. It looked like Oji-san hadn't arrived yet, so that seat was empty. And then to his opposite, on the right side of the first row, sat the eldest daughter of the family, Eva Oba-san, ranked at number 3. So it was left to right. I got you. Then left-hand side of the second row was number 4. There sat my old bastard Rudolph as one of the 3 siblings already present. Opposite him sat number 5, the youngest sibling, Rosa Oba-san. Then it should be Jessica. Going like this, you might think that the next ones to come would be their husbands' wives, but it should be the grandchildren. It's weird, but the next left seat in the third row, meaning number 6, was Jessica. Opposite her was George. Then it should be Battler. Then it should be Maria. Yeah. Opposite me was Maria. Then finally next to me on the left-hand side, but the 5th row was number 10, Natsuhi. Opposite her was Hideyoshi. Then next to in the 6th row and the final seat on the left-hand side was Kyrie. The seat outside Kyrie was empty, even though everything had been set out. According to his rank system, that spot was the seat where Oza Obasan's husband should be sitting. Even though he wasn't supposed to become, his place was made up. These kind of ranking orders usually recognize the status of the spouse, but the Ushimi family had an original kind of ranking. It as a leftover male chauvinism. The system is predicated on the idea that a woman's womb is just a borrowed thing, and the children of direct descent would have a much higher ranking, and the grandchildren would come next. Meaning that the spouse with no blood ties are considered the last in line. So, wow. So, just borrowed sperm and borrowed wombs, huh? Yep. It's terrible, but according to that ranking order, grandmother, when she was alive, would have been in a position even lower than mine.
Damn.
In their youth, they obey their father. After they get married, they obey their husband. After aging, their children. There's the old saying, women, whether in the past, present, future, have no home. What? Wait, what? The fuck that supposed to mean?
Told your ass. Get
Bruh.
the fuck out.
I have problems. So many problems with that sentiment.
So you're just a vessel?
First of all, okay, long ago, when I was still incapable of figuring all this out, I thought it was so great that we could all chat with adult siblings in their group and us cousins are. Damn, I didn't get a chance to read that.
Oh, sorry. It sounded like you were texting.
No, I'm not.
B.
Okay, Nasu Obasan married to the eldest son of the family, and number two managing the house set to my right, which meant that she was 2 steps lower than me in the ranking order.
2 steps, Sora.
It was. I said 2 steps.
I'm reaffirming. It's 2 steps.
It was shut the fuck. It was difficult to guess what was going inside Obasan's head.
Well,
I ain't shit. I ain't shit. That's why I made a small apologetic gesture before sitting down. How nice to see you, Babakun. You've grown quite tall, haven't you? Yeah. I ate meals, and before I knew it, I got this tall.
That's not how it works.
Boys will be boys, no? How tall are you?
6 feet.
I guess about 180 centimeters. What is 180 centimeters? Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm going to find out how tall is 180 centimeters. Just 1 second. Don't. Because, I don't know how tall that is. 180 cm and 2 feet. Okay. He's 5'10". What? 5'9".
She's short.
But they keep talking about how tall. How tall is everyone else?
Probably short.
Huh? Giggles. I'm sorry. Osan after Mom gave a smile, but see she couldn't quite figure out what she was supposed to be laughing at. This woman is Natsuhi Obasan. She's the wife of the eldest son of the family, meaning she's my father's older brother's wife. It is easy to get it if I call her Jessica's mother. It feels bad to say it like this, but not that I hate her. I didn't particularly like her.
For what reason?
She never got into our kids' circle, and she always looked difficult to get along with. And it didn't help that she gave the impression that she was at odds with the other parents.
I'm sorry.
The fact is that having barely either exchanged words, I hesitated a lot about how to approach her. And I ended up empty-handed.
Rich bitch.
The silverware had been tidily set up on the table, but the milk stuff hadn't been brought in. In essence, until the man at the head of the table had taken his seat, the meal wouldn't start.
Oh my god. I'd have had to order a pizza. Bro, he dead.
How you get a pizza there on the island?
Bruh.
So as long
I'm going home. My food's cold. That old man's clearly dead. Bruh, just give me bruh, give me Taco Bell. Fuck this.
So long as grandfather's the highest ranked income, lunch would be indefinitely on hold. Not even the appetizers would come.
Bruh. No. That hotel chef, whatever his name is, just sitting in there just chilling. He probably smoking himself a cigarette. Because there's no point in cooking. Dude's dead.
So while parents were stood there home, the silence of the dining room would still wait for grandfather to come. If it's just that grandfather, I remember when we ate together like this, always showed up at the right time.
I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time.
He was supposed to be the kind of person that would never be so late that he'd keep everyone waiting, even though they were all present. Grandpa's pretty late, as far as I can remember.
Oh, right, sorry. I'm reading to myself now.
Well, that might have been true 6 years ago. But it hasn't been that way lately. Seriously, he's off in his own little world, so often that he doesn't even show up at the family meals. Okay, see, I can get the food out. Break out the china.
Why are they waiting to feed us? To wait for them to have this conversation? What if he didn't say shit? Will we be sitting here? Still waiting? It's like, man, it's like 3 hours later. Man, grandfather's never been this late before. Oh, thank God someone said it. Oh my God. I'm so hungry. Because sometimes he doesn't show up at all. What are we waiting for? We was waiting for Ballard to notice that he didn't show up. Or it's been 3 damn hours. The food's cold. Okay. Wow, I'm getting off this island. F this.
So I figured that he'd at least stick around for today's meal. Still, I feel more relaxed and happier without him. Jessica. Everybody's going by her mother. Jessica faced the other way, sticking her tongue out. No way around it. Nothing to do but wait for the host to arrive.
Are you?
But Nazi knows she's dead, so why can't you just say she's getting dinner in the room? When I glanced at the clock, I saw that it was almost 12:20. Oh, 11 hours, 40 minutes till people die.
I'm hungry. This nigga is dead. Wow, this man's dead.
The old master of the Ushirimiya head house, Ushirimiya Kenzo. His shape in his study. What? His shape?
I don't know. It's some freaking fruity shit again. He's always talking about.
Oh, this is part of the. This is basically. He's
you
dead.
You're clearly lying, Sora.
No, he's dead, but
no.
I'm trying to figure out he's dead, but we should try to look for clues of what's gonna fucking happen. The clock showed noon, but he didn't even attempt to get up. He doesn't look like Battler to me. Putting his spectacles on, he piled up one by one beside some old-fashioned books with elaborately designed bindings and immersed himself in their reading.
He has another Beatrice portrait in the room. It's 1980 something. There's no Photoshop. Dude had to paint that bitch twice. Ooh, that man probably just offed himself after he was done. Get me off this island. I'm not painting another picture again. It looks like, ooh, God.
And it's elegant as hell too. That man is probably pissed. He's probably got carpal tunnel for days.
Shit, he got that same thing that one dude had from Scary Movie. His hand just squished up against his chest and shit. It's like, It's like I might have made like $2-3 million, but I ain't paying a damn thing ever.
It didn't look like it was for his leisure. On the contrary, he exuded impatience, crisis, as though every minute, every second was precious. He's like, yep. The outside of the sealed room where dense dust danced and stagnated, steeped in the suspicious stench of smelly medicine. Oh, just the chemicals covering his dead body. Somehow, sweet heavy. For anyone with a good nose, the first thing to do after entering would be to open a window and ventilate the room. The knocking against the study door had been going on for a while. A voice calling father sometimes mingled with the knocks. As Kizu heaved a deep sigh, he snapped the old book he had in his hand shut and slammed it on the table. Then he yelled at Cross, who was still knocking on the door. Oh, so Cross is gonna start lying right now.
What?
Silence.
Cross has lost his mind?
No, he's probably trying to make up a story about him meeting Kenzo. Will you not stop that noise, fool? Who told you that the door would open if you knocked? I'll crucify the imbecile. Damn!
I'd have been like, it was Godo. I just hear that silence, I'd been like, yeah, it's kind of awkward when you ask stupid ass questions.
You wish to be as well. Father, isn't it today the annual family conference? Everyone's gathered down there. Please come out. Cross called out to his father through the door. Kenzo always shut himself up in the study and hated whenever even his family entered the room. For that reason, Cross had no choice but to call out thus from the corridor.
What the fuck?
Molest me not.
Dude, turn down. The fuck? Oh, you just knocking on the door, bro.
What do you mean by everyone? Do you mean the fool's trying to drag me out of here?
He's talking about the family, actually.
Then kill them all.
Bruh. Turn down. He's turned up for some reason.
Feed them to the witch's hearth.
Bruh. The fuck's wrong with you? I mean, like, father, you got some problems.
Put a pot in that hearth and boil wormwood. Force the imbeciles who dare try to lure me out of here to drink the broth of the apocalypse.
That sounds tasty as hell, actually.
I will soak their dregs in liquor. Ah, Genji, where are you? Call for Genji. Have my demonic absinthe prepared.
I'd have been like, Genji the one who told me to do this. Crucify his ass.
The whispering of the green fairy reaches me longer. Genji, where are you? Call for Genji.
It's like, Father, I can call for Beatrice. What? You heard me, bitch. I'd have run down the steps too. Hello, family. It's nice to meet you guys. I'm about to run the fuck off this island because my father's about to whoop my ass.
It looks like he hates me to his core.
I'd antagonize the shit out of him.
My voice doesn't reach him anymore. He's like a little smart little shit. I shrugged as though saying it's no use and smiled bitterly.
Looks like fucking Dennis the Menace.
Shut the fuck up. He himself hadn't really believed his father would answer his calls. However, as it was the duty of the eldest son, he had formally made the request. Kinzo-san, aren't your sons and daughters and your What? Oh, okay. Okay. How about you show your face just a little? Shut up, be silent. Do you admonish me, Nanjo? I did not call for you, Lot. I said to call for Genji. I want my main bitch. Now call for him immediately. The apostles are already ready for the trumpets. Why do you not understand, you foolish sheep?
He's at climax, or he needs that D.
Kendall slammed the old heavy book on the table over and over. The record obviously indicated his highest displeasure. Kendall put his spectacles down and flew up from his chair. He spread his arms wide open as if singing to a packed opera house, as if appealing to someone, and yelled. Why? Why is there always something in my way? I would throw it all away. I would offer up everything. There's only one thing I ask in repayment. Oh, Beatrice, if I could see your smile but one more time, I will plunder the smiles of the earth and offer them all up to you. What the fuck? Damn. Okay. Ooh, commanders of the locust legions, reap the smiles of the earth. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, cough.
He's still talking.
Really?
Okay, now he's coughing. Now he's just kind of. Oh no. Why must so his impediment on this most precious of days? Why is he crying? People cough funny in Japanese. I didn't know you were coughing in a different language, honestly.
Call for Genji! I have no idea what he's yelling.
But you understand fucking Japanese. I have no idea what he's yelling. It's like, you're being a real dick right now.
Look at his smoke, look at his face. I guess he's finally gone nuts.
Well, shit, don't know what he's yelling. Guess that money's mine.
I guess because he's dead and you're just being a little shit about it. Cross-son, isn't that a bit harsh to your birth father? My father's already dead. Damn. All that's here is the phantom of father once was. There you go, he said it. His father's dead.
Does he mean that literally?
It's literal. He is already dead.
No, does he mean that literal, Sora?
He probably does. But people don't probably take it serious. They probably thought he was meaning it metaphorically at the time, but he probably meant that shit at this.
He's like, nope. If I was dead, I'd been knocking at the door for 30 hours like a jackass for no reason.
Yeah, so read between the lines. He's like, alright, fuck that.
The past fucking hour, I've been knocking at the door. Finally downstairs starving the fuck. The damn cook has cold ass food, still didn't serve it. Man, yeah, sure rich grandfather would come down and get the food. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Cross, where's father? Oh, well, I'm calling for him right now. In the back of his damn mind, he's dead. I know that I know this dude right here is just like, you little shit. You know damn fucking well that man's dead. It's like, you take your dumb ass downstairs and assume the position of the father, of the fucking head house or whatever.
Kenzo-san. Choking coughs continue to pour from the study. I'm going back downstairs.
Yeah, after 2 damn hours, the food's cold. Fuck it. I already left the island myself. I'm going back home. I'm like 30 minutes from my house right now.
You always let that lunch go to so proud of get any colder.
No. It's too late. I'm already, like I said, I already hit up McDonald's. I'm already heading home now. I'm about to watch some TV.
It's one of the few things we can look forward to in this family.
No, I'm not looking forward to it because it's cold.
Damn. Gus put on his heels.
That's kind of...
Fruity?
Yeah.
He looked at his wristwatch, mumbling, acting as though he had wasted time doing something he knew would be in vain. Yeah, because he knew it was in vain. He was trying to come up with an excuse, saying he tried to get Kenzo's attention, knowing that he didn't do shit.
Anything else. Like, I'm gonna... Father, no. He could have just sat in his room and just... I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes. Alright. Yeah, family, I don't know. I couldn't get that man out of his room. But no, he had to effing to have everyone act like he's dead.
Your son, father's calling for you. Keep him company. Jordan, let's go eat. If we stay here any longer, even our sense of taste will go insane from the sweet smell. Well, hey.
Whoops.
Genji urged Naja to go eat. Naja looked first across, back as he disappeared down the stairs, then to the study door, and he let out a deep sigh. Genji's like, oh, god damn it. Sorry, Genji-san.
Sorry, I have to look at his dead body for another 2-3 hours.
Please. Yes, please leave it to me.
No worries, I'm used to jacking off to a dead corpse.
If possible, don't give him any alcohol.
Don't you hear me, you piece of shit.
It's too powerful a habit. Is Genji not here yet? Damn! Who dares keep Genji from coming? Is Genji your bitch? Ah, Genji, where are you? Call for Genji.
I'm fully erect. Genji! Grab it! Grab it, Genji! It's like, don't worry about that. No, don't worry. I can't judge you.
Nah, sorry. He's like, I'm sorry for popping to give him that Viagra. Naja gave a small duck of his head and descended the stairs. Genji saw him off and knocked at the study door. Master.
Senpai, take me.
It is Genji. Genji? Why must you make me wait so long? What? There is no other one there. There is no one there I trust. Yes. I'm alone.
Bend over the table and dodge!
What's wrong with you? He doesn't believe that his family.
I keep reading to myself, sorry.
Perhaps someone would once open the window for some air and scan important documents and other stuff. Is that what made him so nasty? No, now Kenzo had placed a secure lock in his own room, making it so that without his permission, no one could enter and lock himself in the dungeon he created. Genji, who he trusted most, was relatively free to enter the room, but that was also not absolute. If Kenzo was in a bad mood, he wouldn't be able to enter. Anyone else was limited to holding a conversation through the door, not even seeing his face. Most times they wouldn't even get a real conversation. However, they didn't become a big problem for the family. Because going to the trouble speaking to the aged head who was impossible to please, completely immersed in his odd research, and always locked up in his hideaway, just wasn't worth the effort. So fuck the old guy. They were happy that he didn't come out of his study, and putting him in the hands of the servants, they themselves also tried to avoid him. Genji, my usual. I'm busy. Yes. Get your head to the corner of the study.
And
There,
then
a suspicious look about him boasting a venomous color was displayed.
touch his toes, gave him 630.
Shut the fuck up! What the fuck does that even mean?
You don't know what that means?
Tell me after stream. It was actually liquor, but considering that it was placed in this suspicious looking room, one makes doubt whether it's actually some kind of ghastly poison. Inside the study, the mysterious collection of books that Kenzo had gathered had grown into a mountain. They were bizarre, ancient, or banned books, all of them either forbidden, cursed, or sealed. But then, if one were to call them old books, Kenzo would fly into a rage and say something like this. Call them grimoires. There were many mysterious objects, like a candle suspiciously melted and molded to a strange shape, which probably had something to do with black magic.
I'm pretty sure it was just a dildo. You can count down.
The constellation drawn on a certain celestial globe contained quite a few dots that a person who knows the night sky would tilt their head at. The illustrations inscribed in old, casually opened books were all full of religious or possibly demonic, grotesque arcana, as well as the weird shapes of various magical circles.
I'm pretty sure Fox News will have a field day with that. Religious or possibly demonic. Like, what the fuck?
That's two very wide spectrums.
I was gonna say, damn, they just compare. Did they really just compare the two? I was like, Fox would just shit themselves.
Above all, the sweet poison smell that filled the room profoundly assaulted those who entered for the first time in the sense of sight and smell, with all their senses making them lose their grip on reality. Inside the study, Genji, with his well-trained hand, prepared Kenzo his usual drink.
3-finger sandwich.
I think once we get done with Kenzo, we'll stop the stream there, okay?
Okay.
Okay. If you don't know that the ominous dark green liquid that filled the complexly designed bottle was liquor, you really wouldn't want to put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
Shut up.
He poured a small quantity of the spirits into the glass.
After all.
After placing a cube of sugar in a strangely shaped spoon, he then poured water from a pitcher over it. Yeah, that's how you prepare absinthe.
So
If you don't know, absinthe is some very, very, very strong shit. And back in the day, they used to have wormwood in it. And to make it a little more palatable, there's ways you can prepare it. Some people burn sugar over it. Some people take the sugar and pour water over it to kind of dilute it and sweeten it a bit, just to make it easier to drink.
yeah, she's a known drinker.
Shut the fuck up. You know I have my bartending license.
You have a bartending license too?
Yeah, I had to when I was in culinary school.
She refused to have a cooking channel.
Anyway, strangely, when the transparent water was poured, the dark green liquor turned a cloudy white. Yep, that's what it does. No, it doesn't. It turns pale looking to me. Maybe I've used a cheap kind. I don't know. I'm probably some cheap shit. It was a strange optical illusion, as though the water had caused a chemical reaction and made the drink become even more unrecognizable as liquor. It improved the original flavor Kenzo liked and adjusted the taste. There was no recipe. Its success was measured on by Kenzo's mood swing when he drank it, and he had learned how to make it only after many decades.
Take me, senpai.
Genji placed the glass in the tray and faced Kenzo. Kenzo was now gazing out the window.
Jesus Christ, I thought I was going to say Kenzo's now gazing at Genji. I was going to say, oh,
You wouldn't fucked up. Fuck shit up. Here, master. Thank you. Kenzo, now unrecognizable as the man who was shouting, screaming, yelling his support, regained his composure. In that man's back dwelt a dignity and intelligence made him plain simply by how he tilted his glass and gazed down at the scenery beyond the window. Genji, in order to allow Kenzo to set down his glass at any time, motionlessly waited behind and to Kenzo's left, as though he were a living sideboard.
side bitch. That's a
Thereupon, while Kenzo looked out the window, he stuck out the only glass. There was just a mouthful remaining. It was not a gesture intended to set it upon the tray as Genji expected, but was an motion to hand the glass over to Genji. Drink it, my friend. That is more than I deserve. No need for ceremony between us. Drink it, my friend. That's a little weird. Thank you. Genji respectfully received the glass and inclined it a little to taste its contents. After that, he agitated it.
That sounds very weird to talk about a liquid.
Yeah.
You fucking cat lick it and shit.
I attempted to imitate your concoction, but no matter how I try, I cannot replicate the taste. The way you make it is pure relish. Thank you very much. It is the fruit of your guidance, master.
Arigato gozaimasu.
However, he was not making fun of him. It was relaxed, like a smile at a close friend's unreadable bad habit. We have grown old together. Shut the fuck up! I forgot my age a long time ago. Being allowed to live here until now has all been thanks to you, master. Kenzo gave a thin smile as if to say he didn't need compliments. Until now, you have served me exceedingly well. My sons call me eccentric. The servants that were once many, all of them, retired and they're growing fear of me. Only you, even now, serve me. That is more than I deserve. Baby, I deserve. I do not have much time left to live. My sons are vultures, lazily waiting for my inheritance to fall into their hands. That fool cross squanders money like water, throws away 2 gold coins to obtain 1. With that, he deludes himself in saying he earned money. He was a slave to money. Think of me as a hen or whatnot.
You just say you hate all your children.
And if when I die, she'll even use my carcass to make broth. The dunce Rudolph just wants to fool around with women.
Like, can we even confirm that?
He does. He admits it multiple times later. Rosa bore the baby of a nobody. Damn, you just kind of just call it dumb pussy, didn't it? Just cause incompetent and illiterate. Shit.
I'm pretty sure she can read.
George has none of what it takes to be a man.
I agree with that. No complaints.
Battle is a fool who threw away the honor of the Ushimiya family.
I don't really care about that.
And Maria is obscene to the eye. Damn! Why is the Ushimiya blood so incompetent? Why is he crying? Is there anybody worthy to inherit the glory I built? Of course, I know this is also Beatrice's curse. I know it.
What does it matter?
Golden Witch, is this the revenge you planned for me? If you want to hate me, you can hate me. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now.
Shut up.
If you want to run away, you can run away. I won't let you go. I won't let you go. I won't let you go. I won't. Okay.
It sounds like he's like saying a lot of different songs right now.
You're mine. You cannot be anywhere but in my arms. What? For all my life. Stop that shit.
It's like everything he's saying right now is a song lyric.
You continue to whisper for all eternity in my birdcage to me, only to me. Why won't you give me back your smile? Is he jizzing right now?
Hey, you done bent over game 630 right now.
What the fuck does that even mean? Beatrice!
He closed his eyes tightly. Told Genji, he's like, hey, gotta do it. Sound like you done busted it wide open.
After Hao and Kenzo choked once again.
Uh-oh, they changed positions.
Shut the fuck up! He just hit the tray and the glass down, patted his master's back. Alright, arms up, little baby. Pat, pat, pat. Genji's facial expressions did not change.
Swallow it. Dog dogs.
He's fucking nasty. He's fucking nasty, dude.
It was always like this. Whoa. I mean, you know. I mean, at least there's nothing on his face.
Huh. Thank you, my friend.
Gulp.
Can you not? If you fucked up and had gulp after that, I'd have a fucking fit. I'd have a legit fit right now. I'm like, I'm fucking done here. The outburst, like his previous agitation, had calmed and Kenzo gained his composure again. His change of stance was like seeing two different people, a wild Kenzo and a composed Kenzo, living together inside one body. And so, I've decided I cannot stand spending my dim remaining years procrastinating like this. If this body of mine is the final coin of the bet, thou chose to abandon it to the whims of the demon's roulette. The power of magic is always settled with a gamble. Like visiting a shrine at the hour of the ox in ancient Japanese sorcery to nail a curse doll to a tree. Okay. The magic power dwells in incurring the risk that it will be taken within the 7 days the curse takes. The more dangerous the risk, the stronger the magic power will be.
Jesus Christ, the food is so damn cold.
Many miracles that happen in myths can be said to be the crystallization of shocking magic power that has a low probability of happening and an astronomical risk. That Moses parted the waves of the sea was not a miracle of God. The risk of that desperate situation, cornered by soldiers on the Red Sea shores, weighed upon the scales of slaughter, gave birth to the miraculous magic power. Even if the same thing occurs again on the same scope, the sea will no doubt not part. That is because Moses, instead of betting on incalculable odds in the roulette of those with power, managed to spectacularly draw to himself the single miracle carved within the eyes of many. The power that can triumph over astronomical odds.
Just shut the fuck up, damn.
Yes, magical power is that fortune through which miracles are grasped. To obtain this mighty magic power, one must face the risk of despair. Those who possess no magical power call it desperation rather than a bet. So we're talking about gambling right now. People who truly do possess magic power can grasp hold of that miracle and make the enigma come into being. And if that power exists within me, I'll seize that miracle. I have a chance of making the wish I devoted my life towards come true. Kenzo looked up to the sky outside the window. He spread his arms with a appeal to someone up in the skies. If only I was capable of gaining that miracle. Oh, Beatrice. Beatrice. Show me your lovely smile once more. No matter how much time passes, your face does not vanish. I just want to see your smile, that is all. I return everything you granted me. I return all the glory I've gained since that day. I don't need fortune, prestige, gold. You can have everything I got. I'll return everything you granted me. I just want to see your smile. For goodness sake, Beatrice. You're getting a little angry, aren't you? I'm not being stupid.
Dodge! Just supposed to be in canon up in that.
It's not physical yell segued into a scream and then to a wail.
Special big canon.
Shut the fuck up. Killer folded over onto the bed and tore it with both hands. You tore the bed with both hands?
Dodge!
Can you stop that?
You just breaking him in.
You had no choice but to worldly watch over his master's lament.
Yeah, you watched over it alright.
Yeah, Shokun.
Jesus Christ, the food's so damn cold, it's ridiculous. It's like it's frozen. Like, that shit's in the fridge right now.
Okay, we're gonna stop here.
Man,
We've been going for 1 hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna stop.
We're gonna need like a fucking hour or two to fucking reheat the damn food.
You save? Nope, we didn't save.
I did say, well, ladies, and
Save again, just to be safe.
you cut. I heard it say.
Save again.
Here, fucking.
Thank you. Okay, I believe you. I believe. But they alluded to someone having two personalities already, by the way. Not personalities, but two sides of them. Because they explicitly say that she doesn't have multiple personality disorder.
Oh.
I'm just saying they alluded to it, but Kenzo's having a crazy side and a calm side.
Yes.
Like two sides of a coin. It was crazy. Coin.
Yes.
Yeah, they alluded to shit.
There's
But anyway.
There's no two sides of a cone, by the way, but yes.
Coin. I meant coin. But anyway, this is it for the night. We are done 1 hour and 51 minutes of Umineko. This will be uploaded to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my Twitch so you can, catch the streams. And make sure you follow his Twitch and subscribe to his YouTube channel because we're playing Get Out of Hell Saints Row co-op.
Yes.
So yeah. So make sure you guys are up to speed. Everything will be in the description bar down below. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have anything else you might want me to do for my channel, please comment that shit down below because I'm open to suggestions. And that's it. Anything you want to add?
No, not really. You know the human attention span is 8 seconds now?
Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
You gonna tell me about the 6:30 thing?